Morning traders. So this is your DAX daily review. So yesterday was quite a challenging day, to say the least. Move was up ever so slightly, kind of what, not 100% what I was expecting, but based on the price action, it definitely played out. We've still got a crossover here. You know, moving the Williams percentage R is moving up. If you look at the parabolic SAR, we are now continuing with this uptrend. So the only challenge is if you're trading this, your stop is way below here on the daily if you're waiting for a swing trade. For me at this stage, this is looking like a little bit of a consolidation triangle. Okay, now bear in mind we've got a crossover here, so that's bearish, but we are flat and it looks like we're coming back to swing. So at this stage, it's looking like this kind of scenario playing out. We've had a pullback and now we're anticipating a break to the upside and then a continuation up. Okay, now what do I mean by consolidation? So there and there. Okay, now that's consolidation for this move here, which is 1,200 points. So we've moved up, we've now consolidated. And you can go 1, 2, 3, and now 1, 2, and maybe a 3. But whatever, or you go 1, 2, 3. So there's a couple of ways of looking at it. But as with any reversal pattern, it becomes clearer once it's played out. So if we look at the 4-hour, and this is where it becomes a little bit clearer. So now I'm just going to adjust these. There's this one here, but then what I have is through pretty much yesterday, we had a smaller one. So we've had a move up, even though the move was a gap, and then we've consolidated. I would anticipate another move up. And watch this. So that is the move. And that would give us a break above this level and this fractal and the trend line, which would ultimately mean a continuation to the upside. Then you'd want to see a pullback back onto this area and then a rally. Okay, so that's kind of the consolidation patterns that I'm seeing. Moving average at the moment, you can see it is a bearish crossover, although we're starting to point up. So oscillator group, we had a crossover far apart, which is also playing out quite nicely. So all the indications for me right now is that this is a move to the upside. What I do want to take cognizance of and pay an extreme amount of attention to is this range bar with an inside bar and now an engulfing. Okay, so have a look here through the whole of the SA on the 4-hour. Pin bar, buyer stepped in. Indecision, price went into a range. Continued for another range, then buyer stepped in. Okay, so buyers in control, nobody really in control, nobody really in control, buyers back in control. And if you look at the hour, you can see how the range area is big down, big up, big down, big up, big confusion. Okay, and then the other thing to look at in the range here, looks like there's lots of price action here. So this was a flat top triangle. Okay, nothing really else. Except, I suppose, you could take that high, that low, and that gives you a range. So we've had a range breakout. So again, it's a triangle scenario as well. Let's take that away. So I'm looking for that. Okay, and what we have here is cup and possibly a handle. That would be validated with a break above 12,176. Okay, so they're down to the half hour, and that'll give us what we need to pay attention to. Right, so as you can see, we rallied, we came back, okay, sort of a correction sequence here, and then we started following the moving averages again. Yeah, the 200 moving averages are flat, which is an indication that we are trending rather than ranging rather than trending. But I do believe that these two fractals here are the ones that we need to pay attention to. Now, I want to get down to the 12-minute because you can see every time we break one of these fractals, when the moving averages are pointing up, is an entry with a stop below that. Then we broke this one, so that's another entry. Stop is below this fractal. So in other words, my stop area is there, and there's nothing really else that we need to worry about that I can see at the moment. So looking at the 12 minutes, what we're looking for is a bit of a pullback, stay in the trend, and then move up. Looking at the 30 minutes, same scenario. I want to see kind of a pullback, just a little one. Everything is indicating we're a little bit tired. We've got potential diversions here as well. So obviously this area here is quite congested, and sellers are trying to drive it down from this area, but they're not succeeding. Okay, so the same rule here applies as for the Dow Jones. I'm looking to continue going with the current short-term trend, which is up. Okay, 4 hours not in an upward trend, but everything else is below that. So what I'm looking for is a little bit of a pullback, and I think what we can actually do, I'll do that and do that. Okay, so those are the two fractals that we need to work. I'm taking them off the half hour. So a break above 12,166 is going to give us continuation to the upside, and a break below 12,119 will more than likely bring the 200 SMA in place. But there's the 200 EMA here, which should hold up price as well. Okay, so what we may do is just hop up into this area, sellers step in, move down, consolidate, move up during the morning session, and then depending on what happens in the US session, break up or break down. But this is a cup and handle. Okay, so, and the cup and handle ultimately means I need to break above this high here. So I'm being a little bit greedy here by looking at that as my breakout point, but that is the rules. That is my trading rule. So we'll play it. A break above 12,176 then gives you the cup and handle move, which, let's just be conservative, from the swing low to there, it gives you a 169 point trade. Okay, so that's kind of the way I'm seeing this at the moment. Also, another way of looking at this is to say, that's our break at the moment. That's our trend. We had a break last night, so I would expect it to rally a bit, to come back, test this level, and that's my entry. Okay. And before we go, let's just have a look what's happening on the market right now. It's dead flat. It's 12,155. It's pretty much right where we closed. Okay, so that's my view. Looking for longs. Would take a long at this level after the first hour of trading, so from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. this morning. If we do get a break above that 1 hour bar or below that bar, if you break below that bar, then it's a short trade. If we break above it, it's a long trade. Okay, so here, just to highlight what I'm talking about here, the bar is so small, we're going to have to zoom in for this. But here was the first hour of trading. If I use my Fibonacci tool here, this level here was my range target. And look how we almost got there. And then if you look at the upside, there's my range target to the upside. And you can see sellers stepped in off that level, drove it back into the range, the 50% range, and then targeted the second level, third level, and almost hit the fourth level. Okay, so that's something that you can add to your bag of tricks on the DAX. Here's another one. There's my range. Okay, see I got a break below it, came back to test the 50, actually went higher than the 50, and then range target was hit first, buyer stepped in, drove it up, and then seller stepped back in, and then I'm going past the range target to the next couple of range targets, and you can see how that just accelerated all the way through. Okay, so definitely something to pay attention to. That first hour always gives an indication, and if you do break, so like in this scenario where you break below the first hour, the trend is up, so you're looking for price to come and bounce off a level which was the 200 SMA basically. Okay, and you also had a bit of a swing high here as well. Okay, so you trade with the trend, and if it's a break below, it's just a scalp down to a level, then you're in to get in with the trend, and the trend is indicated by these two moving averages, and this is on the 30-minute right now. Okay, anyway, that's a bit of extra information for you around the DAX, but yeah, I'm looking for longs and looking for a bit of a consolidation today, or even deeper pullback and an opportunity to get long on this. We guys, hope that helps, and I'll catch you guys later. Cheers for now.